Hey there, Joe here. I am the traffic and production manager here at KNON. Yeah, there it is right there. So we're going to do a fun thing today. We're actually going to go through all of the things that I normally do in my life here at KNON. This is in an effort to sort of give you a little behind the scenes look at what actually goes on to get the awesome sounds that you get from KNON on the air. So this is me doing my video first for a couple reasons. One, it was my idea, and second, because it's my camera, darn it. Anyway, so we're going through the station here. We're going to get to my office here pretty shortly, and like I said, we're just going to go through generally what's going on in my day. And if you like this and want to see some more, go ahead and hit us right down here in the comments and let us know. We'd really like to know what you want to see and hear, of course, because we're the voice of the people here at KNON. So let's talk for a minute in just a second about what I do on a general basis daily here at KNON. So we're hanging out in my office now, so let's talk about generally what I do as traffic and production manager here on a daily basis. So any of the, there's a bunch of words for it, spot, commercial announcement, we call them underwriting, any of those sorts of things that you hear on the breaks in between when they're playing music and stuff like that, that's there typically because I helped make it, or because I put it there. I'm really in charge of the scheduling for all of that sort of stuff that shows up on the air every single day, every single break. So that's a big part of my responsibilities, but the other, of course, is production. And we'll talk about production here in a minute when I can get in the studio. That's a really fun part of it, and that's going to be really fun to talk about. I also, because we're a smaller station, we only have 5 or 6 full-time employees that hang around here on the daily, I have to do a lot of smaller things. So I'm also in charge of the social media, the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram, and all sorts of stuff. I'm also in charge of the website. And a lot of little tiny things, like I like to do the posters that you see for all the great events that KNON does, and little things here and there just like that. I've also got some big projects going that I can't tell you about, but they are really, really exciting, so maybe we'll get to tell you here in the near future. Now, all that said, let's see if we can get into the production room and talk a little bit about my favorite part of this job, the production end of it. See you in just a second. So here we are in the production room. So any of the spots, commercials, underwriting, any of the words that we have for it, any of those that you hear on the air, about 9 out of 10 were made here in this very room. And this is where we get to play around. We've got the microphone and the board here. This is where we get to play around with sounds and do stuff just like this. And it's lots and lots of fun. My favorite part of the job by a wide margin. So most of the other guys in here, like Kane from Kane's Block, Tuesdays on Kane's Block, and of course Pippin from the Wednesday Morning Blend, they can actually do their own spots. But anytime somebody comes in and maybe they don't know the programming, or we've brought in someone special like, I don't know, an LJ Eccles or somebody like that, one of our special guests that we want to do a spot or some drops for us, generally, they call me to take care of that, because I'm super cool. Anyway, my day is actually kind of winding up here. I've only got a couple things to do, but I do have a really important appointment at around 2 o'clock, and we're almost there. So let's make sure that I don't miss that, and I'll bring you along with me. How about that? See you in just a second. So, just like the rest of you working stiffs out there, I have a meeting with my boss, Mr. Dave Chaos, right there. And it happens at the beginning of every week for me, which is on Tuesday. And it's basically just myself and him getting together and discussing what I need to focus on of all the plates that we both have to spin around here and figure out the things that we need to take care of. So a lot of this is actually kind of semi-confidential, so I can't talk about what's going to go on. We can't talk about it. There's going to be some important stuff coming up here in the near future that we're actually going to talk about, though, so that'll be fun for both you and I. So hold on, I got to get to this real quick. Alrighty folks, so you can see the on-the-air light is off, so I can actually go back inside the studio. Well, I got one more thing left to do. Got to turn in all the paperwork that I do on the regular basis. We're actually going in here during Tuesdays on Kane's Block. There's Kane and everybody right there. Everybody's having a good time. These are actually some of the most fun times up here in the studio because everybody's in here. It's a huge party. So all I got to do is turn in all the paperwork, and you and I are done for the day. And so, just as we began, we're going to end with maybe an elevator ride this time. I might be able to get into the elevator this time. You got to see at least the inside of it, I think. So again, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw and want to see more of it, and I'd like to get, maybe a DJ in here, or maybe Dave Chaos or somebody else like that. If you want to see more of this, hit us up in the comments down below. Let us know maybe somebody that you'd like to see. Otherwise, there's no way I can tell what exactly it is you want, and then we can't be the voice of the people, can we? So, again, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video, or rather to our channel. Woo, look at that light. And we'll see you next time.